Welcome, Miss Jireh. We are happy to have you here today.
Thank you.
I always like to start on a positive note, so can you kick us off with your favorite inspirational quote?
Yes, my favorite inspirational quote is actually by my mom, and she said, "It's not about the outfit you're wearing, it's the attitude you carry it with." So I think that's a really important quote to have. It portrays inner beauty and confidence, and that's really important to me.
Exactly, and that is what pageantry is all about, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so talk to us about Jireh. Tell us who you are, what you're about, and then tell us a little bit about your pageant background.
Before I did pageants, I've been acting for 6 years. So I'm living in California and Florida, part time back and forth. And on top of that, I also sing. I'm actually coming out with an EP soon with three of my songs. So I'm really excited. So we're still getting some things ready for that so we can get out a date and start publishing it. But I'm really excited for that. And pageant wise, I'm really new because this was my first pageant. You know, everyone gets that NAM letter in the mail and they're so excited. Hey, come to our open call. But for pageants, I mean, I love them and I'm excited because I'm actually going to compete for Miss Florida again because I just love NAM and like we just can't stay away. So they've got me hooked on pageants now. So
Well, good. Yes, and to go back to your singing, I have heard some of your covers. You've been posting them online, and they are fantastic.
thank you.
And
Thank you.
you're welcome. I didn't realize that you were going back and forth to California and
Hmm.
Florida.
Yeah.
That's great. So, what's been your latest
I'm
gig?
super busy. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Um,
imagine.
yes. I'm actually going back to California this Friday. So I'll be flying out this Friday. And I actually just got back from out of town coming from the studio. I just recorded a cover of Jealous by Nick Jonas and Superheroes by The Script. So those will be coming out super soon, too.
Excellent. Well, we can't wait to hear them.
Yay.
So I know that National American Miss doesn't require a platform, but did you have a certain organization that you dedicated a lot of your time to or a certain cause that you like to advocate for?
I actually did have my own platform because I wanted to do something super special with my title. And I started my own called Stay Gorgeous Girls. And I went around speaking to hundreds of girls and telling them that inner beauty and self confidence and, you know, just telling them that with confidence they can accomplish so much more than they think they can. And just when, like, anti bullying and just a whole bunch of good stuff just to instill in young girls today because confidence is just so important to me. And I feel like it's something that needs to be shared with everyone else and, you know, awareness or confidence in everyone.
That's great. So you've been spreading this message through your Stay Gorgeous Girls organization, through the public
Yes,
speaking that you've built up
yes,
through
public
your
speaking.
acting and pageantry. That's great. Keep it
Yes,
up, Jireh. Keep it
thank
up.
you.
So tell us, what is your favorite pageant memory? I know you're kind of new to the pageant world, but certainly there's one that you can pick out from this past year.
Yes, I actually, when I was traveling to different state pageants, I visited San Jose, California, and there we stayed at a DoubleTree, and they have those cookies. So me and my sister queen Danielle and Emma, every time we would finish an event, we would always go get cookies. We probably ate about like 4 pounds of cookies, but it was all worth it.
It's memories like that. It's the little things that stick with you for a long
Yeah.
time. And
Hmm.
and can you tell us a story about a specific door that pageants have helped open up to you?
I mean, pageants have opened up for me to meet a lot of cool people. I feel like since I'm so new, I mean, I haven't really experienced anything huge, but um, definitely they've opened a door for me meeting lifelong friends, and that's exciting for me because I am so excited to, you know, when I get older, maybe like get married and invite my sister queens to be my bridesmaids. I mean, that's the most important part is friendship and my lifelong lasting friends through NAM.
That is so true. Tiffany Sailor Riley was my sister queen, and our other Texas teen queen, Melise, she was at my wedding. So those friendships,
Oh,
they do last a
yeah.
long time, and that's
Uh-huh.
something that pageantry definitely opens to you. That's great.
Yeah, that's true.
So now that we've learned a little bit more about you, I kind of want to move into the second half of our interview where we talk about your success and how you got there, because we want to learn from you. So
All right.
teach us your ways, right? So how did you prepare for your pageant, both your state or your national pageant?
For state, I definitely put a lot of hard work into practicing, finding the perfect dress, and watching. It really helped for me was online, like studying online, watching other people, like watching other winners and how they, walked on stage, how they carried themselves, and how it really came down to the confidence that they had being comfortable on stage. So I practiced every day at home and started walking like every day. Me and my mom would have like a pageant, like a fake pageant. She'd be like the judge, and not all the times I would win, but it was good because she was, we were like learning how to improve, and just, I mean, watching online videos and having fake pageants with my mom really helped prepare me for nationals and state.
So during these fake pageants, were you competing against anyone?
Yes, my sister. Me and my sister, we would just me and my sister, we would be like, we'd go as like if we just start practicing pageants, we'd have interview, we'd have personal introduction. One time, my mom actually did it, and she
Aww.
did her pageant walk with her hands out like this. I was like, Mom, no, no, no.
You gotta show her the ways. Gotta show her
Yes.
the ways. So is there one specific habit that you would attribute to your pageant success?
Well, I actually would say my personal introduction every day in the mirror. And I would actually hold my hairbrush and I would hold my shoulders back and I would breathe and I would just say it over and over and over again because I actually did write my own personal introduction too because I feel when you write it yourself, it doesn't sound memorized. And I feel that it helps me saying it in the mirror over and over again because for acting for me, like when I memorize things, I can, change the tone and make it sound more natural once it's memorized, and you can actually change your voice fluctuation and make it sound like it's you talking, and you're not reading a speech. So that definitely helps practicing every day in the mirror.
Yes. Oh, yes. Pageant girls get very used to their own reflection, don't they?
Yes, they really do. Yes.
In a good way, in a really good way.
Yes, in a good way, in a good way.
So I'm going to throw this one at you. During your interview at Nationals, what was the hardest question that the judges threw at you?
The hardest question I got asked was probably, do you think that kids have a voice to change the world? That was the hardest question. Well, the answer was, of course, well, yes, obviously, but, to elaborate more on the question just out of thin air was kind of a little challenging, but I guess it worked.
You must have done well.
Thank you.
Other than the typical be yourself, what is the best pageant advice that you want to give to other girls?
Honestly, I can say when you go to National American Miss, of course it is a competition, but when you get there, it doesn't feel like one because you're having so much fun and making so many memories. And I think that don't put all your time and focus onto winning, but also set some time aside to, make some friends. So you never go home empty-handed. So when you did make friends, you've had a fun experience. And just because you didn't win, it doesn't mean you didn't win, if that makes sense, right? Well, you didn't win the title, but you won friends and memories and fun times.
Absolutely. I think that's an important message because at the end of the day, only one girl can win, right? So
Yeah.
there's 49 other girls that, need to gain other things from the pageant. We want to know how we can connect with you. So you're on Instagram, Facebook, where we can, if you have a website for Stay Gorgeous Girls, let us know, and I'll also include all of these in the post so that girls can just click and go straight to you.
All right. My Instagram is JirehXO. So that's JIREH and then XO. And then my Facebook I have two. Actually, I have my artist page, which is just Jireh, and then I have my pageant for my national title, which is I think year 2000 or Jireh Gerry, and then my title, and then my website for Stay Gorgeous Girls is staygorgeousgirls.com.
Awesome, awesome. Well,
So,
we
and
look.
then my Twitter,
Oh,
Jireh XO.
Direxo. Got
Yeah.
it. Okay, well, we look forward to connecting with you. We appreciate you spending your time here today and giving all of us some advice and letting us learn from you and get to know you on a little bit deeper level.
Thank you. It
Thanks.
was nice talking to you guys as well.
You too.